G'day and welcome to the Owl Iris from Pattern a Month number 9 with Jenny Brandis. The iris are worked with cloth stitch followed by half stitch. Hang the weaver and one pair of passives on the inner pin. Add 2 twists to the left pair and lay aside. Next, hang one pair of passives on each of the remaining 3 pins. Let's get started with cloth stitch through the 4 passive pairs to the outside pin and back. Cross, twist, cross, push aside and bring in 2 more. Cross, twist, cross, push aside and bring in 2 more. Cross, twist, cross, push aside and bring in 2 more. Cross, twist, cross, push aside, tension and add 2 twists and put up the pin. Cloth stitch back to the next inner pin. Continue in cloth stitch for the next 4 outside pins. This first section is worked in cloth stitch so that we can hide the end threads by sewing them in. I stopped short a pin, but it doesn't impact the pattern other than making the 2 irises slightly different. We switch now to half stitch. Cross twist, push aside, bring in 2 more, across to the inner pin. Continue in half stitch around the iris, turning the pillow as needed. I have used a variegated thread so the colour of the iris changes as the thread colours change. Push every second inner pin down as you work and remove the alternative pins when it no longer affects the tension. In the same way, push down all the outside pins as you go. This will help prevent you getting your threads hooked on them later. At this stage, I use a strip of clear laminate to prevent the threads catching on the start pins. Remove the outside start pin. Insert your lazy Susan or crochet hook through the start loop towards the pair to be tied off. Catch the lazy Susan loop with a pin and enlarge the loop before drawing the lazy Susan back through the start loop. Take the loop in one hand and pass the nearest bobbin of the pair through the loop. Draw the loop back by easing on the lazy Susan threads. This forms a loop of the bobbin thread. Catch that loop and withdraw the lazy Susan thread away. Bring the bobbin loop pair through the loop and tighten down. Tie a quick little knot and lay this pair aside. Repeat this process for the rest of the pairs. Lengthen the threads to 8 inches or 20 centimetres and secure to the pillow before working the right iris. We will be sewing them in later.